And he said, how can a young man keep his way pure? He says, by guarding it. Somebody say guarding it. He says, by guarding it according to your word. The word guard here is interesting. It means to keep in a state or condition where it remains in the right place. It means that the guarding literally means to be careful. In other words, there's going to be a level of carefulness that you're going to have. Now I don't know about you, but I like the movie 300. I like 300. You know what I like about 300? It's a mess in there. But if you can move past the mess, you should have fast forwarded through the mess. That's another sermon. But I like it when they were experiencing the great army of the Persian armies. What they did is that it was only 300 men against thousands of nations under Artaxerxes' leadership. And what the men began to do is these dudes with some muscular dudes, they fight and all of that. But what helped them is not the use of their sword only. They had very good use of their shield. And when the captain of the army would yell out and they go, whoop, and then they put that thing out, crack-cow, right there, right in front of the enemy. And when they put the shield up in front of the enemy would throw all types of things at them. But when the men got beside each other and they put their shields up that were high enough in front of the enemy, all of the stuff that was getting thrown at them was being deflected because every man had his shield up. Wish I had some time to talk about it. But what if in the church, every man put his shield up and we stood side by side with one another? And we put our shields up, and when the enemy's darts coming and the archers of the devil start throwing all types of darts at us, we had men that said, oh, and we put our stuff up. And when the devil's darts come and he pushes towards us, we're able to see what could have hit us, not hit us just because we had our shield up. Yeah, how can a young man keep his way pure? By guarding it. You got to recognize that the word of God ain't just a sword, it's also a shield. Yeah. I feel God right there. Yeah. The word of God is a shield for God's people. And so he's guarding this in relation to his word. The word guard also means to revere and cling to.